Hello, my name is. Let's practice saying names in Spanish. Our language tasks will be I can say my name in Spanish. I can ask someone their name in Spanish. I can tell someone else's name in Spanish. Let's get started with saying our own name. Me llamo. Me llamo. Notice that the double L in llamo is pronounced like ya. Double L in Spanish does not make the L sound in English. You will never hear me llamo. Me llamo. Me doesn't translate to my, and llamo doesn't translate to name is. Me llamo translates to I call myself. Let me show you. Llamo is I call, and me is myself. Me llamo, I call myself. Notice that the word order, me llamo, is the opposite of I call myself in English. That's because Spanish is not always a word-for-word direct translation of English. Sometimes it is just a representation of things that mean the same thing. Me llamo is used the same way as my name is. Me llamo Marta. Me llamo Ana. Me llamo Carlos. Me llamo Raúl. My name is, and fill in the blank. Now let's talk about asking someone else their name in Spanish. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Notice again the double L makes the y sound. Como doesn't translate to what's. Te doesn't translate to your, and llamas doesn't translate to name. ¿Cómo te llamas translates to what do you call yourself? ¿Cómo, what? Llamas, you call. Te, yourself. ¿Cómo te llamas? You might have noticed that there are two question marks in a Spanish question. One at the end and one at the beginning that is upside down. The reason for that is to tell the reader that a question is coming so they can do the appropriate inflection with their voice. To write the question mark, if you can't make it all in one stroke, you can make a C and put a tail on top. There are two question marks. The first one is upside down. This tells the reader the sentence is a question. If you can't write it, make a C and put a line on the top edge. There is no need to use the word do or does. It is implied by the question marks. So, ¿cómo te llamas? Actually says, what do you call yourself? There are no words here for do you. ¿Cómo te llamas is used in the same way as what's your name, even though it translates to what do you call yourself? ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? If someone asks you this, you answer, me llamo. My name is, and fill in the blank with your name. Now let's talking about other people's names. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Again, you will notice the double L says ya, llama. ¿Cómo doesn't translate to what's. Se doesn't translate to his or her, and llama doesn't translate to name. ¿Cómo se llama translates to what does he or she call himself or herself? ¿Cómo, what? Llama, he or she call. Se, himself, herself. ¿Cómo se llama? Again has both question marks, one at the beginning that's upside down and one at the end. ¿Cómo se llama is used in the same way as what's her name or his name. ¿Cómo se llama? What's his or her name? You answer se llama, his or her name is, and fill in the blank with the person's name. We have looked at 3 language tasks: saying your name in Spanish, asking someone their name in Spanish, and telling someone else's name. Now let's practice. This young man's name is Juan. He's telling you, me llamo Juan. How do you answer the question, ¿Cómo se llama? Remember that question is asking, what's his or her name? And you would answer, his or her name is Juan, like this. Se llama Juan. Let's try another one. Me llamo Laura. ¿Cómo se llama? Se llama Laura. Me llamo Marcos. ¿Cómo se llama? Se llama Marcos. Me llamo Adela. ¿Cómo se llama? Se llama Adela. Now they're asking you. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo, fill in the blank with your name. How do you ask someone, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? What's his or her name? ¿Cómo se llama?